2020 has been a rough year, so rough that we finally understand the value of simply surviving it. But speaking purely in terms of scientific and technological advancements, 2020 witnessed some revolutionary breakthroughs which could literally reshape our future. So in today's episode, we are going to show you some really fascinating scientific advancements of 2020. And if you're curious enough, we are here with some minutes of science. Speaking about the future of our planet, it doesn't really look good, does it? But not if we find more ways to harness renewable energy with minimum harmful byproducts. Hence at number 10, we have green hydrogen fuel. Green hydrogen can be produced through electrolysis carried out by devices called electrolyzers. Electrolysis is the splitting of hydrogen and oxygen from water using electrodes. Now green hydrogen is not to be mistaken with hydrogen fuel cell. Hydrogen fuel cell works like a battery which produces electrical energy by splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen and then rejoins them to form water. Whereas in green hydrogen, the water is split to produce hydrogen which in turn can be used as a fuel. Producing this green hydrogen is expensive, but several companies are developing cheaper methods to do it. At number 9, we have electric aviation. With electric aviation, direct carbon emissions caused by flights can be eliminated and cost of fuel could be reduced by 90%. Propellers powered by electricity could provide more efficiency by allowing for smaller wings and an increase in lift during takeoff. Several companies like Airbus, Ampere, Magni-X and Aviation are working towards for bringing this into action. At number 8, we have an amalgamation of virtual reality and augmented reality, and let's call it spatial computing. Spatial computing digitalizes physical objects and stores the massive amount of data and connects through the cloud. They also allow sensors and motors to react to one another to create a digital reality which mirrors the real-time physical reality. Tech giants like Microsoft and Amazon have invested heavily into this technology. At number 7, we have microneedles which can be used for painless injections and tests. Microneedles are typically about the width of a human hair and prevent pain by avoiding contact with the nerve endings. This technology is well developed and is currently in use for treating diabetes, cancer and neuropathic pain. At number 6, we have a very recent phenomenon called sun-powered chemistry, which utilizes sunlight to convert waste carbon dioxide into useful chemicals. Manufacturing chemicals is a major cause of carbon dioxide emissions because it consumes a large quantity of fossil fuels. This technology has its applications in producing raw materials for medicines, detergents and fertilizers. At number 5, we have a cement with a lower carbon footprint. Cement manufacturing accounts for up to 8% of human-produced carbon emissions. To tackle this problem, a startup called Solidia is developing a method which reduces the carbon emissions by 30%. At number 4, we have the quantum sensing technology. This technology could be the game changer in various fields. The list of applications can be enormous. The quantum sensors can be utilized to detect tiny and sensitive wave signals like a person's brain activity. Experts think that they can reach the market in the next 3 to 5 years. At number 3, we have the advent of digital medicine. It is a fairly simple technology to use artificial intelligence to enhance traditional medical care and support to patients. The ongoing pandemic has highlighted the importance of such a technology. By April 2020, the AI bots had quantified more than 200 million inquiries about COVID symptoms and treatments. Just missing the top spot at number 2, we have a new rising technological marvel which can develop virtual patients. This technology tries to create virtual organs in order to predict how a real person will respond to the therapies. This will be a massive boost to the field of healthcare and medicine by eliminating the ethical issues of testing a drug on humans or animals directly. At the number 1 spot, we have the advancements in whole genome synthesis. To provide a brief context, it involves using advanced softwares to design genetic sequences that can be introduced into a microbe, thereby reprogramming it. Such an ability can be the cure for many genetic diseases and to engineer chemicals and fuels, basically providing us the capabilities of creating almost anything. All these technologies can undoubtedly help us to completely change the future. But the question is, are we seriously ready for all of this? So thank you for watching this video. Take care of yourselves until we come up with some more minutes of science.